enough. I'm curious, who else would you be interested in playing? Like, oof. By the way, this game does not do the rags to riches kind of idea well. Just so you know. So like, if you wanted to play a really weak nation and like wanted to become really powerful with that nation, it's kind of hard not to get shit stomped early. Although if you're really good at the game, fair, you know, go off. But if you didn't have to worry about how hard it was going to be, what nation would you want to play as? Or what nation would you want to form? Or what have you? You want to play as Madagascar, you said? Yeah, I believe that's the Empire of Killua that does that. Actually, not mainland Madagascar. I think. I don't remember. Yeah. One interesting one interesting African country that I really recommend, well, two actually really interesting countries in Africa. One is Mali. The Empire of Mali is a very historically an interesting empire. And then Ethiopia. And the reason why I say Ethiopia is because they are the only country in the game that can become Jewish. Yeah, it went poorly. Otherwise, some interesting other like quote unquote uncivilized playthroughs. Um, Honestly, any of the Native American states are interesting. Yeah. Honestly, I'd be curious how doing a Mamluks run would work, but Asia, some interesting playthroughs are Jianshao, as I've told you before, that can make the Qing Empire of China. Bahmanis and Vijayanagar are both interesting for trying to make the Indian continent. Even though it's called something weird, I forget what it's called. Delhi? No, I forget what it's called. Bahmanis is interesting in the Philippines, trying to regain Bahmanis. Or no, no, that's not what it's called. What the fuck's it called? Uh, Tokugawa is Japan is obviously a very interesting one because Tokugawa is the person who's supposed to defeat the daimyo or defeat the shogunate and become the imperial Japan. Um, Hello. It's been a bit. Yeah, I lost the save file as well. Yeah. I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna not be as talkative about it. I'm gonna be more just like I'm gonna try to be more concise, but that's honestly kind of hard with this game. Mhm. Oh, I'm the talker, bitch. This is true. Uh, Temperance. Yes. Here's a question. Nah, we're not gonna do that for your first playthrough. First colonial playthrough. Yep, it's a shit show. Hope you're okay with genocide. Yeah, it's really easy as a European colonizer to just kind of shit stomp natives. So, so here's the thing: as colonizers, we are going to be generally terrible human beings in a lot of senses. Colonial mentality is a very bad mentality. Colonial mentality is something that has caused a lot of problems in the world, but it is a mentality that took over most of the world in the 15th, or I'm sorry, 15th to 16th century. So it's fucking semantics. There was a very large period of time where that was the main mentality because in Europe, that was how they found they can make money, is by basically taking weaker people's land across seas and making trade with it. And slave trade. Although slave trade in this game doesn't really matter as much. They do have it actually. They do. Um, there is actually a decision really late game to abolish slavery. Um, yeah, right. But I can't remember where they are. I know. I think most slavers are from. It's from a weird location. I can't remember. Yeah, Castile, pre-Spain. Don't worry, that'll come. That'll come. Spain without the I. Yep. Colonialism is a very calculated thing. It's a very, very cold and calculated thing. Not for the faint of heart. Yes. Um, like I said though, there will be a lot of Native American, Native Mesoamerican oppression in this playthrough. Yeah, that shouldn't take long. Don't worry, I'm gonna rush that. I'm gonna be basic as Spain. My job is to discover the new world as quickly as possible before everyone else and start colonizing it. So your job is basically gonna be to ride on my coat wings as I just fucking yeah yeah. Your traditions are what are they called in this? Oh God, yeah, your ideas. Wow, that was weird. Your ideas are gonna be yeah right. Um, we were talking about that earlier. Your ideas are going to be a little different than what they usually would be. You're going to be heavily focusing on a couple of ones. I don't think there's anything super particular you need to do at the beginning, but for me, I have to make sure I do a couple of very important things correctly, or else it's going to cause a lot of problems. Please ready up. Wow, what are you trying to? Did I just start as someone else? I thought I accidentally clicked someone else. We'll see if I actually play Spain. Spain without the I. Spain. Spain without the S. Spain without the I. Spain without the A. All right. So, you are. I do see that. My apologies. I forgot that I would load in a lot quicker than you. Mm-hmm. Abandon the game. Did I accidentally? Well, whatever. We're not gonna get that far. I accidentally enabled victory cards, but that doesn't matter. All right. So, enact the first tier. Feudal nobility, autocracy, unjustified demands, income vassals, nobility influence. I don't think they count as vassals, so I'm just going to choose autocracy. Wait, you're allied with England? I thought you were allied with him. Well, that's awkward. Aragon? Really? Well, this is awkward. Well, regardless, let's do this first. Boom. Who is that? Venice, Mamluks, and Morocco. Yeah, so I think I fucked up some settings. Why, I hope this doesn't fuck anything up. Okay. No, Morocco is your enemy. You want to beat them. Oh yeah, that's fine. You already own some Morocco land, by the way, if you look down there. Granada, yeah. I forget what conflict just ended in game. Navarro should fall into place eventually. Well, let's try it anyway. Autocracy. So this is basically a question of, are you planning to have vassals or are you just planning on going to war a lot? Usually autocracy is the better option because feudal system is really falling out right now. No. Well, we still have to decide on that because I might let you take Morocco. Not that way. I was just going to say. Well, that's exactly why I say that. I might just let you take Morocco, but also I might want it for myself. Oh yeah, you could give me Quetta. Yeah, that's right. You could theoretically give me Quetta either way. I usually as Spain, my autocracy is generally better. Mind you, vassal does not count for colonies. So you being a colonial nation doesn't really matter with that. Disputed successions are just basically where someone doesn't have an heir, which usually there's a lot of at the beginning of the game. And it's also going to be me because I have to disinherit my heir that I start off with the game because that heir is a piece of trash and deserves to die. And now let me double check before I click the wrong button again. What is that? Exploration. There. That's better. All right. Personal union at risk of becoming the junior partner of a personal union when the second they test them on the dice following will happen. Personal union with Aragon. Oh, I see. Yeah, no, that's fine. The game gets angry when I do that, but listen, that heir literally has a stat block of 000. Yeah, no, I disinherit him. Ooh, nice. Okay, so if you go to ideas, national ideas, real quick. All right. Diplomatic ideas, middle column, third from the bottom, exploration ideas. This will be your first idea. Exploration. Exploration has to be the first one, regardless. In this case, if you're doing colonial, if you don't do that, you will be quickly falling behind in the colonial races, especially because exploration ideas allows you to actually explore for the new world. You cannot have explorers like travel by sea to map the world unless you have this idea. And you can also have conquistadors, which basically map the land. Which I will be telling you more about conquistadors in the future because they're very important. So that's up to you at that rate. You could do innovative ideas like normal. You could go straight into expansion ideas is a good one. Anything that gives you more colonists in general is really good, because each colonist makes one colony. Not permanently. I mean, like they work on one colony at a time, then you assign them to the next colony. So having more colonists means that you exponentially move faster. Mhm. In terms of tech, you definitely are going to want to keep it focused more towards diplomacy and administration. At the very beginning, you probably want to keep it at administration because then you can actually unlock the idea and then switch it over to diplomacy because at that rate, then you can start getting obviously the exploration ideas, but it doesn't really matter. Naval ideas is a good one. Maritime ideas is a good one. Expansion and exploration ideas. I believe economic ideas are good too, but let me check that. No, trade ideas. That's what it was. Economic ideas actually aren't really that great. They're pretty good. They're pretty good. I lied. Which one? Must be nice. No. So military, we won't be needing here. This is the when you're doing colonial nations, you kind of have a very specific tech you want in ahead. As the Ottomans, you want your military, or you want pretty much everything balanced because you're not actually racing anything that much. In the colonial races, as I call them, you definitely want to actually focus on your administrative and tech points so that you can get more colonists quicker. Because if you want to form colonial nations cleanly, you need to race for them. Although, what's your focus on? Is it diplomacy? That's fine. Okay, what are your total powers right now? That's fine. You can leave it at that. Yeah, if you wanted to, you could change it to administrative if you wanted to get the idea quicker, but you're already getting it pretty fucking quick. So it doesn't really matter, but you know. Yeah. Hold that thought. Okay, so you're playing as a Catholic. There's a big difference between the Ottoman Islamics and the Catholics. One is that the Catholics have to suck up to the not the papal state, the papacy. Not so, yeah. So you see how it says the Holy Roman Empire and the papacy next to your minimap? Click on papacy. Okay, so the Holy See. The Holy See are basically the papacy. The papal states are actually land owned by the Pope. Um, those are the papal states don't have anything to do with actual religion. You can fuck up the papal states as much as you want. You won't have any problems with it. What matters is the Holy See. So there's a couple of important things here. Papal influence. You see where that says papal influence? It's like a little golden cross that's like slanted. That is what you. That is your basically piety. That is how pious you are. That is how good of a Christian you are. Or more important. Yeah, that's fine. So you get that every year. I forget exactly how much you get. Oh, okay. So you get a certain amount yearly based on how many cardinals you have. Cardinals are basically assigned to country randomly. Um, you can see here in the active cardinals section there at the bottom how many cardinals each person has. Basically, you're probably not going to get a ton. You'll probably get a few. Basically, the more highly developed cities you own, the more likely you get cardinals, because a cardinal is assigned to a city. So if the more highly developed cities you have, the more chances that you can get cardinals. The more cardinals you have, the more influence you get. Okay, so what does influence do? Well, two things. One, if you see right next to the papal influence, there's a little button that says spend 5 papal influence to gain invested influence towards becoming the next papal controller. So that we don't really have to worry about. That's something that we don't really need to care about. It's something more that like the papacy needs to care about, France needs to care about, Italy in general needs to care about, maybe Austria wants. Basically, the Pope is chosen and kind of favors a country. Generally, it's simply the Papal States. The Papal States is officially the people who should own the Holy See at all times. That doesn't always happen. What sometimes happens is someone has enough influence where they spend 5 influence to get invested influence. They get a chance that the Pope favors them instead. That just lets them basically select a golden bull. A golden bull is basically just a Christian-wide bonus. There's a couple of different golden bulls. It doesn't really matter. Basically, there's just whoever owns the Holy See controls what the mega bonus is for Catholics. The papal controller can also do 2 other things. They can excommunicate people, and they can call for crusades on people. Now, that is not nearly as dangerous as it sounds. Calling for crusades basically says that if you declare war on someone that a crusade is held against, I forget what the bonus is. You get bonuses, basically. I think it's papal influence, but I don't know if that's true. It doesn't actually affect as much as you'd think. Usually the Ottomans almost always have a fucking crusade called on them. That's just how it goes. Excommunicate, though, is a lot more important. Being excommunicated essentially means that the church thinks that you are sinful enough that you should not be considered part of the church. That's bad. If you get excommunicated, every Christian is going to hate you. And I say Christian and Catholic interchangeably here because there's not really an option otherwise yet. Eventually, once we get to the Age of Reformation, we'll start seeing other Christian sects pop up. But for right now, Catholic and Christian mean the same thing. My apologies if anyone gets offended. So, yes. Don't get excommunicated basically means don't piss off the Holy See owner. Yes. The last thing. You see all of those weird little symbols on the right above golden bulls? You can also buy those bonuses with papal influence instead of spending them to invest them. You can hold over them to see what they all do. They're very good. They're very powerful. I recommend highly that you spend your papal influence on, I forget what those are called, but those little bonuses. I highly recommend also you look at the sanctioned commercial monopoly, beatify local saints, forgive usury. Those are all really good ones. Okay, onward. Let's, yeah. So let's do some, I need to do some slight setup with my armies. Oops. I got 12, okay. Remember to make your templates. Yeah, that might be something you might actually be able to achieve. You might be able to achieve innovation. And what I mean by that is you might start getting technology fast enough that you might be the first in tech groups a lot, which will be very nice for you. I have to spend all of my fucking tech points on basically everything but actually tech. So I'm not going to be very high in the tech race, unfortunately. You are small. Army force limit's very important. Yep. That's like your naval capacity. Yeah, you don't need to worry about it. You're allied to England, right? Okay, so here's the problem. Don't mothball those forts unless you are going to break England's ties with you, because England is going to get pulled into probably the I forget what war this is called, the 100 Years' War. That's up to you. Having England as an ally is a very powerful ally, late game especially, but they're going to pull you into a very sketchy war. Yeah. Well, here's the thing also. France usually doesn't give a fuck about Portugal as long as Portugal doesn't invade France. So, like, as long as you sit on your laurels and just let the war carry itself out, you can probably just sit there and not let anything happen, if that makes sense. Oops, that's the wrong button. So the worst that they're gonna probably do is they're gonna probably blockade your ports. I don't get your logic. Oh, don't worry. That war will be over by the time you get colonization. Oh, no, that's fine. Yeah. Yeah. I would recommend you actually try to make friends with France, because they're a much closer threat. I'm not going to worry about them. Yeah. Yes, exactly. It'll be. You're going to have to improve relations probably regardless, but whatever. I hope. Conform the template. There we go. Conform the template. I don't have enough money. Yeah. I don't think that's the 100 Year War. I'm pretty sure the 100 Year War is the one that ended over Maine and shit. Whatever. We can unpause whenever. So, important note, Grenada is Islamic, just so as you know, as well as Morocco. Yep. These are basically the three standard estates. Remember, you should always have at least 30 crown land. Other than that, you don't really need to care. Yep. Or you can actually, what's an even better? Well, if you sell crown land, yes, because selling crown lands, sale of titles takes a large quantity of land away from you. If you're only like 1 or 2% away, or like 3% away, just build development in a city in your like capital or something. It's fine. Every No, I know. That if you have low crown land and it's not by like a huge fucking amount, just it's fine. You can just develop things, or like you said, conquer more land. Yeah, I'm double checking. I feel like I'm not set, and I don't know why. Should we not be? Okay, one sec. Yeah, cool. Unpausing. Hold on. something went weird. I knew something went weird. Aha! I see what went weird. I misclicked on diplomacy. Covert. Built by network. We recently set up a diplomat, you fucker! I hate that, by the way. The Holy Roman Empire has elected Ladislaus Posthumus of Austria. A military leader has left us. What? My dude. So yeah, the courier has picked a golden bull, like I was saying earlier. Cool, my fucking leader died literally 2 seconds after I hired him, which means I just wasted 100 fucking tech points. Thanks, game. It's from Navarra? Fuck, I have to think about this. Hold on. Who do you own? I'm gonna say no for now, Navarra, because I might be able to just snatch and grab you instead. If I can snatch and grab you, that'd be much nicer. Fuck you. Yeah, so, just so you know, unlike the Ottomans, fucking, what do you call them? Galleys will not be as useful to you because you are facing the open ocean. So heavy ships are really the way to go. They're much more expensive, but they're much more powerful anyway. So you shouldn't focus any of your money on galleys, really. An alliance from England? Nah. Actually, rather have an alliance with you. Thanks. Stupid. Do not privateer. You will probably end up pirating me. Protect trade. Protect trade, definitely. I'm not entirely sure, honestly. Trade ships are something that I'm not entirely sure about. That's fine. I can't remember what your naval doctrine should be. I think it's trade, or no, it's treasure fleet. Treasure fleet, by far, my god, treasure fleet. As a New World colonizer, a treasure fleet is like ungodly powerful. Oh yeah, let's do this too. Hold on. Oh, merino wool pulled off. Cool. Shit. Whatever. Here. Accept that. Why? Whichever one gives you the most profit, you can hover over the accept button or whatever, like to click on to send them to protect it, and it'll tell you how much how much profit you'll get from protecting trade there. So yeah, you click protect trade where you say, if you hover over where it says send, total change will be an estimated whatever. That's what you're looking for. You want it to be positive. You'll also want 3 light ships dedicated to exploration once that comes out. Yeah, the Cardinals are being thrown about as usual. But none of them are mine, though. Actually, I do have one. Never mind. How many do you have? Do you only have one? Papal State has 0 fucking Cardinals, which I find funny. Oh, good luck with that. Yeah, that's gonna be a while because They have so many vassals. That's the problem. Morocco is your enemy. Morocco is someone that you should be invading if you want Morocco. I technically should be the one invading Morocco if between either of us, but you already own Quetta, so I would understand if you want that instead. Because I'm gonna be conquering other land anyway, so like whatever. I don't remember how you can do that. I think you can sell. Yeah, go to economy, actions, sell province, and then you can click the Quetta province, and you'd have to go to my diplomacy, economic actions, and then sell province, and then you can sell it for however much. Mind you, I do not have money because I'm currently building my military heavily. I hate that. So the way it kind of works here is a little more first come first serve. Whoever occupies the area is the person who would get it if you demanded that be given over. So it's kind of a lot of the time, like right now, let's say I let's say if I were you and I were to go to war with Granada, right? But you were an AI. My first priority would actually be to take the western half and then push east because Portugal is liable to try to claim Jabal Tariq and Malacca, but they're not going to try to take Granadas or Maria. So you would want to hurry and occupy Malacca and Jabal Tariq, so then the AI won't take it from you. I'll let you have Morocco then. Oh yeah, Morocco is a long-term enemy with you. We're gonna be going to big fights with them. I just I'd recommend you just take all of Morocco. I honestly I'd recommend you just take all of Morocco. Technically, the only if you're looking purely at in terms of trade, the only places you actually need are Saleh, Tangiers, Tetuan, and Melilla. I actually don't know how to pronounce that one. Melia. Oh no, that's fine. I'm taking Granada. I'm going to be taking all of Aragon. If I can, I'm even taking Naples. Yes, Italy. Hold on, what is that? That's an important event right there. They tell us of the surrender in Maine. In exchange for accepting the Treaty of Tours in 1444, the County of Maine was promised to France. In practice, however, this has taken quite some time to materialize. The arrival of Charles VI himself on the scene seems to have made the holdup go away, however, and finally Maine is now in our hands. So interesting. That is so interesting. I am not sure. So that I think was a direct response to you pulling your alliance with England because Maine was just ceded back to France. Usually England puts up a fight and tries to keep it, but that entire war was just averted. So I think it's because he didn't. Yeah, well, funny enough, that's actually in England's benefit, in my opinion, because they're usually going to lose that war, and they're usually going to lose a lot more than just Maine if they take that war, like Bordeaux, Laborde. Yeah, well, now you can. Now you could actually. Nope. They just averted that. They just, yeah. I like France more. Plus, yeah, you can ally with them. Like I said though, we're gonna want to help France out because France usually is gonna get shit stomped by Austria if we're not careful. Because Austria really wants France for some reason. Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna be going to war pretty soon here. By the way. All right, Navarra. Yeah. All right, now if I understand this correctly, if I declare war on you for that territory. Yeah, baby. Okay. Okay. So, in case this doesn't work out the way it's supposed to, because I've had some glitches with this war before, I'm gonna save, and we might have to reload this because sometimes, Aragon jumps in on that war, even though they're not supposed to. I think it's a glitch because they're always supposed to own Navarra, but whatever, it doesn't matter. Yeah, that's fine. Interesting. Yes. Hey, France, don't mind me. I'm just going to war. Okay, let's see how this war goes, because if Aragon jumped in, they'll go, okay, Lorraine did. I don't know how the fuck Lorraine did, but whatever, it doesn't matter. As long as Aragon didn't. The Regency ends, yep. Yeah. Cool, I might actually be able to snatch Navarra. That's actually really sick. Yeah, if I can do all of that, that would be nice, thanks. That's province, and then who the fuck is Lorraine? Lorraine is some random fucking German state? Why? Is the junior partner of Provence, that's why. I highly recommend you don't bother making another army stack unless you can make a full stack of 16 at this rate. Oh, I mean, if you want to go one over, it doesn't matter. As long as you make sure that you can monetarily afford it. What's going wrong here? Okay, hold on. Just go over here. Trade. Lots and lots of trade. So right now, nothing. Not really anything, other than development a little bit. Particularly tax through administrative power or trade value via diplomatic power, but I wouldn't recommend you spend it on either of those right now. I would rather recommend saying just let it be for now. Don't go over budget. Oh fuck, I forgot about the Reconquista mission. Damn it, dude. Whatever, this is fine. Everything is fine. Nothing is wrong here. Yes. So, yeah, so if you're talking about, I can't remember, I can't see what the fucking name of that is. Yeah, you own a couple of islands out there. Do not, I repeat, do not take the island in Cape Bojador. Cape Bojador is mine. It's literally necessary for my first mission. Please do not take that. I'm unpausing. It's totally up to you. If you think you can... Yep, if you think you can't afford it, I think you have the potential to answer the event for yourself. By the way, you might want to check your missions. If you have any sort of like Prepare Reconquista or like any of those kinds of missions, anything that makes you build to your force limit, that is extremely easy to do at the beginning of the game, extremely hard to do later in the game. Or like midway through the game. They're usually going to be one of your... Oh, that's fine. You're gonna... You might want to do that then. But you're already probably going to be doing that, so whatever. This war is interestingly strange. No one has access, really? How fucking strange. I mean, if I could just grab that instead, that'd be nice. Whatever, my dude. You go to Asturias, you go down here. No. Light ships are only for trade. Remember. Light ships are okay, but there's a certain point where they're not really... I don't know. Light ships are strange. I don't quite understand them entirely. What I would say you should focus on are heavy ships, though. Light ships are something I don't quite understand how they work, because there's something about them that I see often that confuses me greatly. Yeah. I'm only making like 0.02 off of trade ships. Fucker. Whatever. Yeah, England. We kind of want to hope that England doesn't get many cardinals, because we've kind of already said fuck them. It doesn't really matter, but remember every once in a while to check your influence, by the way, your papal influence on the bottom right, right under where it says papacy. You see the little number there? That's how much influence you have. If you have, I believe it's 50, then you can buy a blessing or whatever the fuck they call them. I mean, yeah, if y'all want to try something, go for it. If y'all actually think you're willing to do something. Your navy's gonna be nasty, and I don't like it. Successor of Vladislav III. A pretender rises in Granada. Very good. That's gonna push them around a lot. I'm just gonna have to sit here and wait for this war to win then, huh? Yeah, I would like that, thanks. gonna be a weird war. How many things do I have? Only. It's upsetting. That is the hope. I have a very risky play going, as I think I've told you, about the fact that I purposely have no legal heir at the start of the game. Basically, if my king randomly fucking dies, shit hits the fan hard. Yes, that is the Pretender Rebel event that just popped. I was talking about. They're gonna get shit stomped by that, so they're not gonna be able to do anything for the next couple of years. They didn't prepare for it. Who? Granada? Uh, no, if you were to declare war on Morocco, no, you would still be pulled. They would still technically be pulled into the war. It's just that they wouldn't have anyone to fight you with until that event is over. So Grenada is not a concern, usually in that regard. Who's a concern is Tunis. Usually Tunis allies with Morocco. Let me see. Yeah, Tunis. Telemecan is usually going to give him access. I am currently in the middle of my own war. It's going to be a minute. It's going to be a minute. Oh, I can just do 2 right now. Okay, hold on. I need 2,000 people. Can I do that? That'd be so sick if I could, game. Thank you. I highly recommend it. No, yeah, I know. I do recommend it. It's nice. Oh, yeah, that's not going to matter after this. Well, no, it does. 24. I want you to understand, I will go to war if I have to. Like I said, though, that's going to be up to you. I'm going to leave it to your decision whether you want to sell Quetta or not, because you can own Morocco yourself if you want. It's going to be a hell of a fight, but you can take that for yourself. And I will help you do it if you want that. Otherwise, if you don't want to deal with Morocco because they are a pain in the dick, I can take the reins and just do that for you, essentially. Oh, I would have to. Yeah, I'd have to do some bullshittery, but yeah, I could do that. Oh, shoot, hit me. Wait, you'll actually hold on, Tunis. You're psychopath. Would you actually accept that? No, you wouldn't. Stupid. So, Tunis almost accepted an alliance from me. Well, because if I did that, I could force them to give up their alliance with Morocco, which would be fucking funny. Who are you? Jared? Who's the Jared again? Oh, some little dude over there. I don't give a fuck about Jared. Grenada and Tunis. Yeah, if I attack Grenada, that's gonna be pretty nice, actually. Morocco is dangerous, though. National Epic is nice. Who the fuck is pirating? Hold on. Who the fuck is pirating me? England! Whee! Bloody pirates! Awesome. Can I fucking do this? Finish this war yet? No? Okay. By the way, I'm kind of sitting here in a stalemate because I can't access Provence or Lorraine. Actually, if I got access from you, I theoretically could. But I don't know that I want to. But I mean, I could, but why would I want to? Oh, look, Grenada's actually putting up a fight again. Would you look at that? Oh yeah, their rebels are probably gonna win. Assuming they don't go stupid and try going into Spanish lands, in which case I will thoroughly shitstomp them. But as long as they don't be stupid and do that, I will totally let them do whatever the hell they want. I mean, I could, but why would I want to? I just remembered, I never fucking boosted my stability either. God, I'm a failure. Our truce with Granada has ended. You don't say. Theoretically, I actually could declare 2 wars at once because this war is at a complete stalemate anyway. Yeah, I need to build the Reconquista, unfortunately. Oh, I'm just gonna annex him. I'm not even gonna worry about vassalizing him. The War of the Roses. Very cool. Yeah, early game England is a rough time because they usually go straight to war with France, and then also during the war with France usually have the War of Roses, which is like a civil war. Which, by the way, if you get any events to support anyone in the English Civil War, don't touch it. Just don't. It's a trap. I promise. Just don't support any side. Just leave them be. Whoever you support usually ends up losing, in my experience. I don't know if that's actually true. If that's I don't know. Huh? You count you count as just having discovered America already? I don't know how the fuck you seemingly have done that, but okay. Okotos? No. Yeah, that's gonna be a little unfortunate for you because the Renaissance is gonna have to come through me, and I'm not gonna be able to focus on it as much as I want. What did you do? Isn't it Calais is the staple of port in England? Yeah, it's gonna take a while to get to you because it's gonna have to go through me. Who joined wars? Huh? Hold up. Hold up. The fuck you mean? Why? Okay, cool. Well, guess what? We have to reload. Yeah, so, I now understand what's going on. I was very confused as to why I always had this happen. Because a lot of the time I try to rush to grab Navarro exactly as I did, and every once in a while, it felt like it would glitch, and all of a sudden Aragon would join, which is exactly what just happened. Except I have now read, like, actually looked at the events and say what actually is happening. Apparently, it's an event where Navarra and Aragon join a personal union regardless of what's happening. And because of that, they basically really glitchily get pushed into the war, into their war. So, I am now fighting like everyone near me. Which I'm not gonna win. I'm gonna get shit stomped if I do that. So I'm gonna unfortunately have to leave Navarra alone. Granada is still on the menu. Uh, oh, what we're probably going to end up doing is make a lot of claims on Morocco. I am gonna probably declare war on Granada and pull Morocco into that, and probably take two pieces, one part Morocco, and then just get full annex Granada after that. Because I think the only people in that alliance is Morocco and Jared, which Jared is like some fucking small country in northern Africa that doesn't matter. So like whatever. Yeah, well, the problem is I don't know how hard you're gonna want to cut because like, we're going back a little bit. I don't know how long physically. Basically, as soon as that war started, I'm gonna have to go to before that war started. I'm gonna have to not go to war with them, unfortunately. I never understood what was going on there, but that's the same thing that's happened every time. And I looked at the events as to what happened directly before they joined the war, and there was basically a decision made where Navarra joined a personal union with fucking Aragon. So Aragon got pulled in because since Granada's their junior partner, they have to be in any war that their junior partner's in. So they kind of glitchily entered the war. Even though I don't know if technically that's a glitch, I call it glitchily because it feels like unnatural. Either way, I'm going to be instantly reloading the save once I get back in. I did warn you that was probably going to happen, though. I did warn you. Yeah, I'm never allowed to touch Navarro then, whatever. There was like one time I somehow did it, but I don't know how I did it. I think I beat them fast enough that it didn't matter. I think I literally took them so quickly that they weren't able to form the personal union because that's like a timed event that happens on a specific date. I think I didn't see the date, but yeah, I would have to grab them by the end. I theoretically I could have still gotten them in that run. I would have just had to have forced my people to go across to Provence or Provence, and that would have been sketchy, but it would have been fine. Mm-hmm. Yeah, sorry for fucking up. By the way, it was for science. Oh, Morocco's. I can't guarantee we'll do that in an hour. I can't guarantee we're gonna be able to win anything from Morocco within an hour. Oh, well, yeah, we might be able to do something. All right, please join. Mhm. I kind of want to continue with this, honestly. Well, yeah, I know. That's what I mean. Like tomorrow, I might be like, yeah, I want to go back into this because we only just started. Fair. Tell me when you've joined. Playing as the Mamluks is a very good way to get killed. Because the Ottomans AI will fucking shit stomp you most of the time. Like the Ottoman AI is super OP. I don't know if that's just because I'm looking at it from someone who doesn't completely know how to like play Ottomans perfectly. I always seem to be behind the curve of the Ottomans. I mean, yeah, I just don't do it right. Well, to get a province, yeah, you should be claiming as many provinces as you can at once, though. Yeah, it's gonna be a minute before I can do that war, by the way. I'm probably gonna be a war leader in that just because I'm gonna use Granada as my excuse. We're gonna do some bullshittery. Alright, Navarra can fuck off. I guess we can do... Claims in Aragon, recover Portugal. Yeah, there's a mission here that I'm technically supposed to recover Portugal, but whatever. Oh, Italian ambition. Could try that. Area, though, might be more important. Subjugate Navarra, that'll happen in the future. Continue the Reconquista. Yeah, so... So, one thing that I would like, I don't know if you have a mission that says you need to do this as well, but if I can have the state of North Morocco, that would be nice, including Quetta. You can have. Okay, I don't need it. I don't need to continue Quista. That's fine. I'm unpausing, by the way. Oh yeah, feel free to colonize as much of Africa as you want. I'm not touching Africa. And you can even go to war with some of the African tribes. Like I said, genocide is a thing. Genocide is a nasty bitch. Oh, nice. That's totally up to you. I would recommend probably the trade efficiency. Fair enough. Yeah, I would generally say trade efficiency would be better there, just for the long term. But honestly, no, that's fine. That would totally work. Why do I have negative? What? Oh, that's why. Right. Oh, by the way, you should be sucking the burger's dick, just so you know. You should be like that. You need to kiss their asses like a lot. Wait, do we still have the? Oh, cool. We still have royal ties. And no, don't worry. In case anyone in chat says it, I'm not trying to force you into a personal tie. I swear. We have now gained the conquest, Casus Belli. Yep. Oh, we'll be able to grab quite a few, hopefully. That's the idea. I get all of Morocco, or I get all of Granada, you get all of Morocco. Well, I'm going to be killing Granada and pulling Morocco into that war, which is where we're going to get Moroccan land. So basically, I'm going to use my armies to beat the shit out of Morocco or Granada super quick. Then you're going to go and hold the fort in Quetta. Unless you want to help me take out Granada even quicker. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah. Thank you so much for your benign neglect so early in the game. God damn it. Oh, I have gold. Do I? Where do I have gold? Apparently La Mancha is a gold node. That's unfortunate. Well, fortunately unfortunate. Have I explained gold to you? We do actually. As... Oh, I didn't fix that again. Oh, thank you. So gold as a colonizer is a lot more important than for other people. Gold creates treasure fleets. What treasure fleets are basically little timers that your colonies have. What? Hold on. Pause. A child in the reeds. Suddenly something startles the animals, and before you have time to fire, it's long gone. You look around, the water in the small creek reflects the sunlight of a perfect day, and the reeds wave slowly before a light breeze. Is that laughter? You realize now what had startled the animal. In a cradle, floating among the reeds, lies laughing little boy. Judging by his smile, you'd say he has never known fear in his life. Where did that deer go? My options are adopt him as your own, or where did that deer go? That's yeah. Well, I'm probably gonna Adopted child of the reeds. That's not a terrible ruler either. That's a 3-4-3. What is that? 7, 10. That's a 10. It's not bad. It's either a 10 tech ruler or 5 ducats. I'm gonna take the ruler, of course. Enrique, sure. His name shall be Enrique. Welcome, my son. Welcome, my son. He has a terrible fucking claim, but it'll grow eventually. Cool. Enrique de Testramana, technically not of the same bloodline. Granada, a pretender rises. Yay, a looming disaster? What's going on? Why? The Castilian Civil War? One of the following must be true. Currently in a disaster. Oh, can be stopped by. Oh, that's unfortunate. I'm gonna have the Castilian Civil War, apparently. Unless I fix this, and I don't know how to fix it. Apparently I can't. I don't get that. An alliance offer from the... Fuck it, just do it, dude. Hey, buddy. Fine, you can be my friend. You're my friend? I don't know if this matters for you. Do cultures matter for you yet? Probably not. Oh, so gold. Continuing on about gold, because gold is really important for colonists. Basically, if you find territories in the New World that have gold and you take control of that, it gives you treasure fleets, which are basically little ships that travel along trade routes. If they successfully get from the New World to your country, they give you a fuck ton of ducats, like 400 ducats. Well, it depends on how it's based off of how much gold there is. Also, if you have like, I think there's a naval doctrine that's called treasure fleets or fleet of grand treasures or something like that, and it increases how much gold can be carried over. But it's important because that is how you make your money as a colonizer in the short term, is through treasure fleets. Further, Gold is a little dangerous. If it's in your territory. So like I am in a little bit of a pickle because gold is supposed to be really expensive and it's supposed to be a really good trade good, but I don't think that's how it works. Gold and silver is the basis of all formal currencies in Europe. The great gold and silver mines of Central South America would end the great bullion crisis that had gripped Europe in the previous centuries. However, unwise usage of this great wealth could lead to inflation and ruin. Gotcha. Okay. Um, so that's exactly the point. Is that gold, while it gives you a lot of money, it it's literally gold is literally how you measure currency. This is kind of like the gold standard, but that's not exactly true. If you can do the treasure fleet one, that would be great. Otherwise, merchant fleet is also really good for you. Or otherwise, just fleet and standing is the third best. Or yeah, fleet and being is all right. Wait, you don't get it? You don't? Huh. Interesting. Okay, so I guess that's a Spanish particular one, the Grand Treasure Fleet. So I would recommend you do merchant fleets then, because merchant fleets are the ones that give you more trade power for your light ships. And if you're gonna mess around with those, you can obviously get more shit from that. Huh? Uh huh. Uh huh. Trying to prepare for the Reconquista, but it's really not going as well as I'd hoped. I highly recommend the trade one is better in your case. Otherwise, if you really want the fleet and being, that's totally fine. But like, I don't know. I guess if you're not gonna do trade ships at all, don't do the merchant navy. But if you're gonna do merchant, if you're gonna do trade ships, then do merchant navy. Mm-hmm. Oh hey, look at that! They actually beat them. The bastards. Yeah, they don't like me. I don't know why. It's almost like I paid those people to do that. No, I actually didn't. I highly recommend you make as many claims as you can. I have to. Oh, you should sit. You should sit. You should sit all of your fleet, and I'm gonna sit all of my fleet in the Strait of Gibraltar, because the Straits of Gibraltar is the place where like all of this is gonna kind of clinch on. Yes, yes, you are. That is definitely a thing that has to happen. Okay, and now I just have to wait. Luckily, I didn't waste a bunch of people on that war, so I can actually get the prepare the Reconquista pretty quickly, hopefully. You know what I actually recommend? I do recommend you sit all of your troops on Jabal Tariq. Jabal Tariq, you see Quetta? Look directly up. Across the strait. Jabal Tariq is the spot that connects Quetta and Europe. So sitting them there with your fleets in the Strait of Gibraltar basically means that no one's ever going to be able to cross over into our area. Hey, you got a cardinal. Good job. The decline of the merchant classes. How truly unfortunate. Umbra. You should be focusing on trade. Or a free stability. That's always nice too. A free stability is really nice. Nice. Yep, that's a good one. Oh, yeah. I mean, that's what I'm doing. I have a... I don't know if you see that little 2-stack that I have just kind of roaming around. The only reason that they're here is because I have to have it 100% of my naval or my land maintenance possibility. What the fuck is it called? Army force limit. I need to have max army force limit. Yep, I have to do that also for my navy, but also my navy I actually need like more people anyway, so how many heavy ships do you have? Interesting. Okay. You should have, by the way, as at least one full, or you should have at least 16 transport ships. You should have 16. No, I know. Build is. I would recommend you focus purely on transport ships until you can carry one full stack of units, one ship per 1,000 people. By the way. A trade league has disbanded. I don't fucking have the money for that, dummy. This dude's trying to ask me to pay him 400 ducats. Or, I'm sorry, 200, not 400. But still. How much is it to make the Escorial? That's 1,000 ducats to make great projects. Do you have any great projects? I didn't even check. You do, in Lisboa, your capital. You have the Bellum Tower. Local trade power, local manpower mod. Global trade power. That's a pretty good one. I highly recommend you focus that once you have enough money to focus that. Yeah. It's a lot of money, admittedly, but still. Very good, very good. I think I have 2 of 4 for Granada. I just have to wait for my manpower. Yeah, all I'm waiting for are I just need to wait for my manpower to increase and then we'll be good to go. Son of a bitch. You won't need to worry too much about that kind of stuff. Well, you'll worry a little bit because if you're going to be conquering tribal or native peoples, you're going to have to convert them. Otherwise, if you're not gonna, you can just not worry about it. So, reform desire doesn't matter worth a shit to you. That is literally a non-factor here. So Reform Desire is basically, how do I say it? The Age of Discovery ends once Reform Desire gets to 100%. So it literally doesn't matter to you. Papal State's early game goal is to avoid as much Reform Desire as possible and try to keep the true faith as long as possible. I forget. There's some other stuff they do with like religious stuff. The papacy? What? That's literally that's just Catholic like singing. Fine. I mean, there's a lot of Assassin's Creed stuff that they're literally fighting the papacy, so yeah. And especially the first game. The first game is literally going against the Crusaders in the Third Crusade, I think it is. Which makes sense. You're going literally against the Catholic armies. You know what? That's a fair point. I actually don't know that they have. Are there any? Usually they do so through achievements. Yeah, definitely. I feel like it has to be. I feel like it has to be. Hold on. Granada. 2007. I would say, yeah, because Assassin's Creed 2 is the thing that really took off the series in 2009. There's gotta be. Even Brotherhood was 2010, so and Brotherhood was a fucking major hit. When was 3? 3 was 2012. Yeah, that game. How do you not? No. It goes Assassin's Creed 1, Assassin's Creed 2, Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, Assassin's Creed 3. Assassin's Creed Brotherhood is basically just an extension of 2. Maybe it's a grand army, but defended the faith until death did part. That's mine, victorious, and wears new clothes. See, that's the fucking weird part. They make an Emperor's New Groove reference before they make an Assassin's Creed reference. I don't remember what that means. Kill 10,000 men in one battle. Not bad. True Catholic, hold 3 cardinals. Truly divine ruler, 555. Form Italy. Form them all into one. Oh. You should have 16. You should have as many transport ships as one stack has of people. Since your current stack capacity is 16,000, you should have 16 transport ships. Does that make sense? I wouldn't even recommend it. Just wait. You'll gain enough eventually. Did I not fabricate the plane? Yeah. Or France, like I said. If you can get France, that'd be better. Yeah. I still find it funny that we made Britain give up Maine. Usually they fight for it. I guess because you pulled out. That's probably why. It's probably a mix because you pulled out of Britain and then I joined France, so they were gonna get stomped more than usual. Where the hell is that? Oh. What was that? Hmm, hmm. So, technically, there are some really old expansions in the old 2004 era kind of games. The way they did it was weird though. So the way they did it was almost similar to the way Assassin's Creed Brotherhood worked, where it was like they bought the main game and then they had a mini game that was like a side aspect of the main game that they kind of released, which was kind of like a DLC without the downloading part. It's just additional content that they sold with it, or they sold next to it, basically. I've beaten one, I've beaten three, I've beaten four. 100%ing four and three. I don't pay attention to Rogue. Rogue doesn't exist to me. Black Flag is Assassin's Creed 4. Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag. Trade protection against England. Motherfuckers are pirating me. Or you could declare war on them. Why don't you want to? Doesn't has a truce? Oh, okay, that's why. Apparently they did do that. Okay, interesting. Renaissance. This changes everything. I believe it's forced. Huh? Oh, cool. Yeah, no, you're right. Wait, why did Renaissance not spawn in? Why does I thought it always spawned in Florence or Ferrara? I didn't know it could even spawn in Saluzzo. That's gonna be expensive, but good luck. Yes, the no, the Ottomans always get peppered with it a little bit, but usually get unlucky. Have they taken Constantinople yet? No, fucking noobs. Nice. Oh, you little fucker. Oh, by the way, one thing that we're going to be doing is we're going to have a 5 stack that you're going to need to make, meaning a little group of just 5,000 infantry. So if you want to make it whenever you can, that's fine. We won't be using it for a little bit though. I'll explain that sometime later, probably. I'll fucking explain it now. Conquistador. That's your little conquistador army. They're going to be basically explorers. They're going to also be the main people that are going to be fighting natives. They're going to be protecting your colonies, basically. If you want to, go for it. I have to anyway, so. Yeah. This game is cheating me. I should have had my mission done already. Iron ore quality problems. Well, that's unfortunate. It's a good thing I already made them. Does that happen to you as well? Up to you. If you can afford it, then do what you must. Oh, I'm at 100 right now. I'm at 100 and still making. I select a different mission for you. Or are you still just kind of powering through it? Good job, dude. Good job. Have you figured out how to change occupation status, by the way? How to give occupation to another country, essentially? Yeah, well, we might have to do some of that for this, because if you're gonna help me take Grenada, you're gonna have to change occupation to me, and then if I take anything from Morocco, I'm gonna have to change occupation to you. Which is really easy. It's really easy to do. It's just that if you do it, you don't get it back if it's an AI. The AI very rarely gives back occupation, like ever. Curious, what's your professionalism at this point? You know how to check that? What's your percent? Oh, nice. I'm 20. Or no, I'm sorry. I'm 17.05. It just looks like 20. My apologies. But that's literally just because I have twice as many people as you. That's it. England has declared war on Tyrone. They're really going to war over there, huh? That's actually kind of problematic. Can I threaten you? Can I tell you to fucking stop? No unoccupied province that are cores or claims of ours that we can make our cores. Or no, they're far too rich and powerful for any of our warnings to be taken seriously. That's unfortunate. Hey, those underhanded rogues have the gall to claim Mercia. Nice, nice. Ah, that's debatable. Theoretically, yeah, but it won't be nearly as useful. Honestly, there's a very legitimate justification to say just leave them sit there. And the reason I say that is because you want them to have a conquistador, not a general. And in order to, I think, yeah, in order to get a conquistador, you have to actually get the tech first. Have you gained any tech levels? How the fuck? Bruh, why is my tech so terrible? Finally! Do whatever you're doing. game. Sir, I recommend you prepare. Nope. Oh wait, I do. Fuck, okay. Leave them at Elgrave. Oh wait, no, I can't just do that. Hold on. Just fucking... There. Alright, let's go to Cadiz. Sevilla, right below Sevilla. And then send all of your navy over there. Set everyone in the Strait of Gibraltar. Oh, by the way, I don't know if you knew this, but you should probably put an admiral on your navy stack. Put everything in there. Put everyone in there. We're just waiting a little longer. But you should not be drilling right now. We need to sit everyone on the borders and shit. You can even pull your conquistadors over here to Murcia if you'd like. I'd actually recommend it. The reason I say that's because I'm going to be using them a little bit to quicken this. Murcia. You see where my 3,000 is going to right now? Just sit them right down. As soon as this final little covert op finishes, I'm going to declare war. And we sound the drums of war. I would like to mention how much Granada would be absolutely fucking shitting themselves upon seeing what's happening. Like, they would be absolutely terrified. Look at, yeah. Look at him. Look at him run. Oh, God. Am I sadistic? Oh, you fucker. You discovered my fucking agent. Oh, man. Oh, my lord. I totally forgot Isabella of Castile shows up. I totally forgot she shows up. Yeah, that would be nice. Wait, does that mean I don't have to fuck around with my prestige because that's going to happen anyway? Oh, that would be nice. Okay. Oh, I trust me when I say you can take that easy. The plan that we're going to go through, by the way, is we're going to literally be sieging every single one of their provinces at once. You're gonna send your 16 stack. Pretender rebels, not bad. In fact, hold that thought. Do I have to check? No, okay, cool, never mind. Yeah, I really wish that my agent were discovered, but whatever. Okay, we can start if you'd like. Yeah, yeah, but also remember that you're gonna have to fight up those rebels as well. Okay. All right. So, game plan. You see where their 5,000 stack is? You're gonna attack them, and you're gonna sit and siege that province. Okay. As well as I'm gonna send my little 3,000 stack in there first, and then once you see the sieges started, then send your little 4,000 in there. Okay. Does that make sense? I honestly think you should, yeah, just, oh, once you have sieged Jabal Tariq, you can do really whatever you want. Honestly, it's not that going to be that big of a deal after we take that down. Just stick around. You could probably do that. Okay. Who's the threat? Who's the threat? Hold on. Morocco is. Be careful with Morocco. They actually might be able to take you if we're not careful. Yeah, don't cross the Strait of Gibraltar until I tell you to. That's going to be a mistake. Stelian conquest of Granada. Huh? Oh, that's right. Never mind. There's more people on the opponent's side because I forgot that Zeus and whoever the fuck Marrakesh would also have that. All right, so me take you there, take you there, take you there, and we're done. Yeah, you're gonna be fine with that. All right, send your 4K. Can you send the 4,000 in there? Thank you. It's hopefully just gonna. It's really not necessary, but whatever. It's fine. By the way, you're gonna want to stick them right next to wherever your 16 stack goes. Just so you know. Leader gained a trait. By Ironside. Interesting. Yeah, make sure we keep everything we have in the Strait of Gibraltar. We can't let them. We can't split up right now, or else we might get fucked over. What? This information is hidden in multiplayer. What the fuck do you mean it's hidden in multiplayer? Oh, hey, I got another thing. Alright. Alright, pull your people over to, Okay, so, pausing. Click on the place you just finished sieging. You see, it should have pulled up, like, Jabal Tariq, Upper Andalusia, whatever. You see under diplomacy how it says occupied by you? There should be a button that says transfer occupation. Click that, and then click on my name, the Castile. Thank you. So that's how you transfer it to a war partner. Basically, what that means is that you're giving them the rights to that land in the peace agreement. And I am taking all of these, or else I would have gone to war with you alone. Just sit them right where the 15 stack is. Yep. We're gonna basically push super hard in there because I don't want to fuck around and have them, like, accidentally show up. Did you stack wipe them, by the way? France declared war on England. Over what? No. This is just a random conquest. Yeah, French conquest of Bordeaux. That just happens. That happens. Actually, put them in Cadiz. The 4 stack. Oh no, you're fine. Just sit them. Never mind. Sit them exactly where they are. I was trying to fix our problem with attrition. Now we have to sit and wait for a bit. We just have to sit and wait for these to theoretically. Actually, fuck it. Let's take Tangiers. Go in. We don't need to wait. We can push in a little bit. If we do see people showing up at force, we can just pull back. Yeah, because they're going to be fighting their rebels. That's right. I don't know who got there first. You did? Cool. That's fine. Whatever. Where? Meridia. Oh yeah, look at that. They're actually planning on invading my people too. Dumb bitch. No, we don't give a shit. No, they're literally taking pointless people. Hey, who just broke? Oh, nice. I broke the walls down of Granada. That's really lucky. For someone without artillery, breaching walls is kind of lucky. Diplomatic insult? Try to ease tensions. That's fine. Just keep sitting here. If they sit and try to siege Quetta, we're gonna move in. Okay. Break the siege. Go towards Quetta, yeah. If we can smack them before they get anywhere, that would be really helpful. Battle's not going as well as I want it to, but it's okay. Whatever. Awesome, okay. Back to Tangiers. I don't know who's about to take... Okay, I guess I'll take control of the siege. Whatever, it doesn't matter. I'll just give it to you later. It is based on whoever gets there first, by the way. Whoever gets to the province first is the person who technically controls the siege, which means whoever, when the siege is completed, they're the one that occupies it. Are they still fucking attacking their capital? Those pretender rebels, I feel like I've been sieging Fez for like ever. I did not know that that was a thing. We'll leave it for now. We'll see what they do. If they go for Quetta again, we're just gonna play the same thing again. A new pope. Hold up, hold up. What are they doing? Okay, go for it. They're really that stupid though, huh? Hold on, let me watch this battle. Okay, good. Yeah, we've got them outmatched in every regard. This should be an easy war. Okay, back to Tangiers. Burden spread institutions. Nice. That's a powerful one. Why am I falling out of great power status? No. With whomst? Good to know. We don't need to care. We're so far away from them that it literally doesn't matter. No. I'm losing great power because of some random nation called Villiana. Oh, that's the Indian nation. Huh, interesting. Siege of Malik is over. Siege of Malik is over. Malacca, I mean. I entered a military, whatever. How many units is on Tangiers right now? I can't really see. Interesting. Let's go for it. Remember that you want the burgers to like you. Doesn't really matter, but yeah. I could fix that. Hold on. right. Hold on. Fucking. Yeah. Yeah, that was gonna happen. Okay, yeah, no problem. At this point, we're gonna leave Tangiers to besiege, regardless of if they're gonna try to take Queta, because they won't be able to take Queta by the time we take Tangiers. Hopefully, is the hope. But yeah, I just decided to help you because my people were closer anyway. So like, whatever. Yeah, I'm not sure what music you're listening to, so I can't tell you. Hmm. What am I listening to right now? I'm listening to Distress. Hmm. Not familiar with that one. Okay, so here's a little bit of a problem. Yeah. Those rebels are about to push somewhere, and I don't know where they're gonna push, but we want Fez for ourselves anyway, so. Yeah, we'll see how this goes. They're going, but we're gonna have to probably attack them in those mountains, which is really gonna suck. Alright, let's start looking at some war negotiations. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, cool, we've reached the walls of Tangiers. Huh? Incoming. We've got the 19 stack is going for us. Hold on, I've got reinforcements en route. There we go. I was watching them like a hawk because I knew they were going to do something stupid. I thought that they were going to probably go to Melilla, but they did not, luckily. Yeah, that was... Yeah, that was not a good war. Hold on, no. Pause. Stop that. You're being stupid. Okay. Where are you going? You better not. You better not be stupid enough to do what I think you're about to do. Yeah. Yeah. So Seuss and who is it? Morocco has the following vassals: Tafilalt, Seuss, and Marrakesh. They're annoying, but we can fix that problem in the future. Nah, we can fix this pretty quickly. By the way, I'm taking their capital, which is going to make this work really well. Start carpet sieging. Carpet sieging is basically where you just start taking all of the little provinces that they own. Actually, we're gonna move the people who are taking Tangiers right now. We're gonna actually attack all the way in the west, Jared, and we're just gonna siege their capital, basically. The reason why we want to do that is because they're an ally that we're not going to do anything to. I mean, they're just gonna be an annoyance, and they're not really gonna. Um, they're not a target for us. We're not gonna get anything out of them, so we're just gonna force them out of the war by taking their capital and just piecing them out. If we can get war reparations, that'll be fine. But if we can't, whatever. Yeah, Aragon is no longer considered a great power, huh? Yo! Oh, never mind. I misunderstood. I thought that France was getting its shit pushed in by England. It's the opposite. Yep, they usually are. They usually are. Honestly, Muscovy being that high up in the great powers list is kind of surprising to me. Cool. Not bad. Not bad. And that's how you fucking do it. Where? Weird. Awesome. Follow my people. All right, actually here. Could you please press the F button? Type the letters Q, A, F, and the only one there should be Kafsa. Kafsa, yeah. We need to send those people over there, unfortunately, yes. Yes, we do. Easy way you can check is if you try to send your people there and it tells you to automatic troop transport instead, that means that you can't get there by land. Yeah, that's annoying, but it'll work out. That shouldn't be a problem. Hopefully nothing stupid shows up. You might want to keep an eye on that army because I'm not going to watch it super close. Oh, by the way, I'm repairing my navy right now. Once I am done repairing mine, you're gonna want to put yours in. Send your navy to Algarve until it shows that it's done repairing, and then I'm gonna put my people back up in Strait of Gibraltar before you leave. Does that make sense at all? Your southernmost point of Portugal. Once I tell you to, yes. Basically, I'm repairing my fleet, and then I'm going to put them there to hold the fort, and then you're going to send your people to get repaired, and then you're going to bring them back. Kafsa. Jimmy Kafsa. Vasa. Oh boy. Uh-oh. That could become problematic if you don't give in. We can't really afford. I can't really afford to pull people to protect your lands, so you'll be probably devastated by those rebels if they do spawn. What was the unrest that it would have? By the way. Yeah. I almost accidentally unconditionally surrendered. This would have been awkward. Administrative. Yep, administrative is for peace deals. And yeah, honestly, it's not the worst idea. I mean, I'll be the one paying for the peace deal themselves. But hold on. Yeah, yours a lot easier to fucking afford. Whatever. Gee, thanks, bud. Wow, we already fucking broke the walls in that place? God dang. Getting lucky with these wall breaks. The siege of Fez is over. And it is mine. That was the plan. Oh lord, they're running. It's almost like they have a force 3 times their size chasing them. Fuck. Yeah, that's a problem. The Castilian Civil War. During the past century, the Castilian nobility have time and time again actively tried to interfere with the succession of the Castilian crown and have not flinched from allying outside powers. Oh, great. Will bring us closer to Portugal or bring us closer to Aragon. Either way, I have to pull back. Hold that thought. Fuck. Yeah, this is really problematic for me. Civil War. I kind of wish you gave me manpower. Oh, good. Me neither. It's great. Argonese involvement! Yay! More fucking... God damn it. What do I do with a drunken sailor? What do I do with a drunken sailor? What do I do with a drunken sailor? Fuck 'em in the ass now. Awesome. So this is gonna be kind of problematic specifically for our war, but like, it's not gonna be a huge problem. I've never had the Castilian Civil War start, by the way. Oh yeah, I just got my 3rd cardinal, not bad. Thanks, Pope. Good to know God loves me. You know. It's the only God that matters. No, I'm not. I'm kidding. Dear God, please. This is where I get smoten. You son of a bitch. Thank you. I kind of forgot. Feel free to repair your people now. This will be fine. We'll win this. It's just you're gonna need to. I'm gonna be pulling back my people really quick. We are going to have to. The moment that this siege ends, you're gonna have to basically single-handedly carpet siege because I'm going to be focusing all of my people on killing off my rebels as quickly as possible. In fact, okay, hold on. I actually do this instead. Hold up. Okay, hold on. Let's do that. That's fine. Then let's do... Okay. It's really problematic. I'm sure that I can just fucking fully get you, right? Yeah, I can't. Wow. Okay, so this war is unfortunately gonna last a little bit. Alright, that's it. Drastic measures are being taken. I need manpower. Slacken recruiting standards, please. As much as you physically can. Nope. Nope, we are not settling. We are not settling for this goddamn war. I have suffered too much. Yeah, also notice that they are black flagged. Fucker. Okay, send them to Fez. All right, because I'm gonna have to try to help you with them. Also, if you really desperately need people, if you can slack in recruiting standards, I recommend you do. Yeah. If you're completely out of people, because we kind of need this war is gonna go on a little longer. Because holy shit, did I get attacked at the wrong time? Fucking pirates! Oh yeah, I am. It's just that I really wish that I could be helping Carpet Siege instead. And also, I'm kind of really fast ripping through my people this way. Come on. Fuck you, pretender bitches. You thought you could take Madrid. You absolute idiots. I'm gonna fucking delay that so you get there first, because if I get there first, that's a big problem. That'd be nice. Alright, please go to, Meccans. Mechaness. We're gonna cut them off, because they're trying to get away. Alright, you go there. I'm gonna pull you now down here. We're gonna have you go on the offensive again, finally. Oh god, that was such a big battle, too. That was... Chase them! Chase them! Garb. You can hover over their thing to see where they're headed towards. They're now going to Anfa. Yep, we need to chase them. I'm for some reason still black flagged. Oh, fucker. This is not the time for this. Okay, never mind. Just go to fucking carpet sieging mode again. there they are again. Wait until they're halfway. Once you... Okay. Listen here. Right? Oh, fuckers. Never mind. They gave up. Have you figured out how to cut people off yet? Okay. So basically, when you see people moving, if you see a little lock on their icon next to their... They are forcibly going to there, which means that if you can cut them off by going to where they're going instead. It's very useful for cutting in front of people. I don't know what I've told you already. Oh no, we're not gonna cut. We're not gonna take everything. We just need to occupy them 100%. We need as much war score as possible to take as much of them as possible in one go. The only thing is here, I don't know how this is gonna work. You might get a coalition against you. Which is fine, I can defend you. Nice. Alright, yeah, my peasants are dealt with. Or pretenders are dealt with. I only need to take the one province, because the other provinces will be automatically unsieged once the fort is down. I'm getting there, I'm getting there. To Marrakech, you mean? No, it doesn't. Actually, you know what? Let me pause. Could you please click on that 14.3? Hold that thought. Okay. You see the little button on the very bottom right corner that says Manage Autonomous Sieging? Click it. Okay, now click on Dukala. Click until all of the locations that we haven't sieged are now highlighted in blue. That includes all of the Marrakesh and Sousse areas as well, and Tel Aviv. And once you do, press stop. Or close. Not stop mission, close. Sorry. Wait, who's autonomously sieging? You are? Well, now that I've taught you how to do that, that's really all I wanted to do. Fuck. If you could please send your 14.3 to Dukala, regardless. Yeah. The Straits of Gibraltar. Don't separate peace, please. You can do whatever to see what you can take from Morocco, but don't separate peace, because that'll fuck stuff up between us. Awesome. Now you can just do whoever else you would like to. Actually, try to get to Dement. Demnate, or whatever. That's fine. If you're going all the way around the back And disregard that. Just go for Marrakesh. I thought that somehow you could sneak by Marrakesh Fort, but whatever. I'll be getting it Dement anyway. Demnat. Well, we're going for a full occupation here, so don't count your chickens yet. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. We must. Nope. When you're at war with someone, you cannot make claims with them. But don't get rid of that spy network, because having a spy network makes it easier to siege. Fort defenses are decreased by spy networks. All right, that's GG to my civil war. Shut up. I did not say you could speak. Castilian noble rebels. Huh? Oh, motherfuck. Okay. I'm gonna put this to the slowest speed. Pause the game by clicking on the little clock in the corner. Specifically, you can't use your hotbar. I gotta go to the bathroom like real bad. There we go. No, do it if anything bad happens. I'm gonna put it on slow speed. I gotta go to the bathroom real quick. I have returned as quickly as I could. Nice. Yay! Oh, fuck off, you little prick. Um. Ah, fucker. Okay. Can I do this then? Mm-hmm. I love my new phone. We are finishing this war as quickly as we can. And by that I mean we're gonna fully occupy them. Yeah. I forgot that the noble people. So yeah, we're gonna just fully occupy them, and we're gonna take as much of Moroccan land as possible, which looks like it's not gonna be a lot, unfortunately. If I were to drop the war reparations, would you accept? No? You're an asshole? No. The call for peace. Oh no, it just means that the people are really upset and really want to stop. We're still waiting for Moroccan war score. Ah, fuck, I almost fucked up big time there. Nope. It is currently 36%. So yeah, this war is won. It's just gonna take a minute now. I don't even care about that anymore. Oh, this is still gonna probably be in because we're still finishing off this. Yeah, well, just keep sieging capitals. Which also includes Seuss once you get to that. I would say get the men. Personally. We have discovered an agent. Why are you like this? My war exhaustion is almost 5. The Emperor has enacted an imperial reform. Yay. Yep, that happens a lot. Venice is kind of a popular target for them. As soon as you finish that war, we should be done. We should be fine. Or they're gonna be really fucking stubborn and not do what I want them to. up to you. I would say probably tax. Unless it's immediate manpower. Yeah, shut the fuck up. No longer consider you freaking great power. Go fuck yourself. Can you fuck off, noble rebels, please? That is the most obnoxious shit in the game. This is a problem. This is actually a problem. Don't talk to me, I'm sterile. I really wish you didn't take 4 years to get into that battle, thanks. Thank fuck, okay. Thank the Lord. It's lucky that I did that because I almost lost a battle there. There you go, buddy. Don't forget to increase your corruption resistance. Dear Lord, don't forget to increase your corruption resistance. You've become one of the great powers. Victory card gained. Yeah, don't pay attention to the victory cards. They basically are like, hey, here's a random thing that you should do, and you get a lot of points at the end of the game if you do it, which doesn't matter in the slightest. Because they're asking me to take the entire state of Bayros from you. And I'm like, ha, no. Feel free to pull your fleets back, by the way. I'd like to mention that this is something that I would never ever do on my in my own game, like in my own game. Okay, sorry, I had to talk to someone. Okay. Nice. Always do the ones that do Portuguese colonial growth. It says Portuguese colonial growth, it's called. Do that one. If you ever have one that is dedicated to your country, always pick that one first. Because that's a really powerful one that is unique to only you. So you should always grab that. I'd recommend you pull those back to your capital, but you can leave your smaller stack over there if it's still alive. All right. Torquemada and the conversion of the Moors. Let us be rid of those we cannot trust. Or toleration is the key to trust, prosperity. Absolutely tolerance. Cool. What was that? Yeah, that's probably going to happen every time you take territory. I would like to reiterate what I was trying to say earlier. What I just did for Portugal or you should never allow Spain as Spain. As Spain, you should be fighting Portugal more or less for those. For the Moroccan territory, because Morocco is basically the only place you're going to conquer in Europe or in Africa outside of like the New World. So if you want any New World territory, you got to take Morocco. Otherwise, Portugal is already going to be fighting you for the New World as well. So you really shouldn't allow that. How's your papal influence? Oh yeah, how many fucking people do you have? How many cardinals do you have? You can go to your religious tab to check. It's how many of those little red dudes there are. Only one cardinal? Sure. That was a good war. That was a rigorous researchers. So we're gonna continue pushing it on Morocco. That's pretty much all we have to do in war. I have to worry about Aragon, make sure that they actually gain the personal union. Who the fuck are you? Fucking excuse you. Well, this is upsetting. I don't even know who these people are. Colonies. We got to get colonies up and running as quickly as we can. Officially, we should have discovered America, or the Americas, by 1492. That is the real world time that we did that, and we should honestly be doing that. Yep. I should get that by 1465. I have not been fucking around with the Renaissance yet. Yeah, look at that. I have a few. Yeah, we're a little bit far away to embrace the Renaissance quickly. I think we're actually... Usually we would be farther away than the Ottomans, but in this case, we're actually kind of still tied with the Ottomans for how far away. Well, no. We have the religious help where it spreads... I think it spreads easier through countries that like you. regardless. Hold that thought. I am kind of fixing some rebellion problems that apparently I had and didn't realize. Apparently there were more rebels than I thought, which is upsetting. Apparently leftovers from the Civil War, I guess. Ah, oh, damn, you already have level 5 Diplo. That's upsetting. I have level 3 Diplo and level 4 military, level 4 admin. We need to get to colonizing. We're gonna be working together so we don't step on each other's toes in the New World, especially. Who's really going to be a problem is going to be England. France is a little bit of a problem, but France usually isn't there until much later. What we're going to be worrying about as soon as we get to the New World is natives and how to deal with them. Because there's a couple of ways you can deal with them. You actually have literal policies that you have to select about how to treat natives. And that is kind of crazy. That's really good. If the Ottomans can actually lose to Venice, that would be kind of sick, but I don't know where the Ottoman army is. This is going well. Only one hiccup that was kind of important for me to figure out anyway. That hiccup being, of course, that Navarra will automatically get personal union with Aragon regardless. So... Yep. You did quite a good little chunk from Morocco there, and I would like you to know that I made it very neat and tidy for you. Because I took exactly as many provinces as you needed in order to get that entire state. So good luck with converting those fuckers. They're gonna be difficult to get rid of. Have you been messing at all with culture, by the way? That's not an option as a Catholic. Because you still have to core them. Yeah, as long as they're not, as long as someone's being cored, you can't convert them. That's why I am just now converting like one province, I think. Yeah, I'm just now converting Gibraltar, which you can see my little dude over there is like trying to convert them. You can see my little dude. You have sinned! You have sinned! Repent! And he just throws the Bible at you very aggressively. Probably. That's a very costly war. I took a lot of casualties in that war. Yeah. Oh, you might want to fix your stack, by the way. Because remember, you joined the two at the beginning. Your little conquistador stack, you joined with them. Oh god, always quarantine the influenza, by the way. Because influenza can single-handedly, like, wreck your country if you're not careful. This is gonna be a while. Man, it's gonna... It's weird. You just gotta fuck around with it. You'll figure it out. Yeah, a little bit. You have actually almost the same amount of people as me at this rate. Man. You fucking idiots. England lost a battle to the Irish. You'll fight an Irish. They actually lost an entire war, it looks like, because they were going for Desmond, I believe. Yeah, I thought that was gonna happen. It looks like they're actually pushing into the Gulf of Venice as well, so it looks like they're gonna win soon. Tis unfortunate. Oh, we don't... Like I said, the Ottomans are not a factor in this game. Oh yeah, no, it's nice to look at, but you paused it perfectly after my research was ready, so now I am 444.